Alright, before this video starts, just to set things straight, this video is just a joke. So, in my I'm the god of PvP, somebody commented that the entire thing was just luck. Of course he was joking, because he just said he's joking, but I responded jokingly too, saying that I'm gonna make an entire video proving how it's skill. And he said bet. And I'm not just gonna back out like that, so yeah. Here's the video proving that I'm the god of PvP. Enjoy. As you saw, I was looking around at my surroundings. The reason for this is to find the best lucky block to get. If I went for a lucky block someone else wanted, there is about a 50-50 chance of me getting it. If I don't get the lucky block, I'll basically have nothing. So the best choice is to go for a lucky block nobody else is eyeing. Food is the most important thing in the game, other than weapons, of course. But I still didn't have a weapon, so I had to look for other lucky blocks to see if it would give me one. I just got a diamond sword. Diamond swords this early in the game is devastating. I didn't really need an axe, but the reason I got one is for my teammates. Maybe one of them didn't have a weapon, so I bought one to give it to one of my teammates. Getting a TNT blaster is good for early game because it can destroy bridges and cause enemies to back away, giving time to prepare for a fight or run away. Getting ender pearls is very good. I can be able to use it for running away / rushing a player. This is where all of my teammates die. I see my teammate going into a fight, but because I'm a pussy, I run away. But if I did rush in there, there was a good chance that I'd die with him. I didn't know it at the time, but while I was fixing my inventory, every single one of my teammates died. Now I knew all my teammates was dead, I decided to go out with a bang. As you saw, I saw a player rush in, so I threw a TNT bomb to damage the player. The player seeing the bomb ran away. I threw a damage potion and hit the player. I tried to chase after the player, but I ran right into the TNT and it damaged me. As I ran after the player, I see another player. I'll call the person with the gold player number 1 and the person with the leather player number 2. Player number 2 ran to player number 1 for protection. Instead of a 1v1, now it's a 2v1. Alright, so what just happened? Well, player number 1 assumed that he had time to shoot me with his bow, so he brought it out. But he underestimated how fast I was running towards player 2. I started attacking player 2, so player 1 tried to change from his bow to his axe. Player number 2, seeing that player number 1 was ready to fight, player number 2 ran towards me and the fight had started. But when I hit player number 2, he realized how much damage I did and ran away. It left me in a 1v1 with player number 1, and player number 1 wasn't ready to go in a 1v1. So he tried to switch to his axe as fast as he can. Although he would have beaten me, he could not switch to his axe fast enough, and I was able to take him down. After I killed player number 1, I then chased down player number 2. Player number 2 threw slimes at me, which did stop me for a split second, but wasn't able to fully stop me. I clutched up to player number 2 and finished him off. Team 3 has just been eliminated. I saw this man and it looked like he wanted to make peace. So, since I'm alone and he probably has teammates or someone who's helping him, making peace was the only option. But the rule stated teaming is banned and everybody will get the sign. So it makes no sense why he wants to team. Things just felt not right. I knew it. He was trying to distract me so his teammate can knock me off the map. But the only thing is, the teammate did not attack me. I'm thinking because the teammate saw how much armor I had and decided that it's too risky to fight me. Wait, that was Team 3. Who cares? Team 3 has now been eliminated. It's another player, and he's on fire. Now would be the perfect time to attack. I rushed in and threw a poison potion at him. It poisoned him, but also me. I backed off because I was going to take a lot of damage, so I started eating carrots to heal up. Then the player threw a poison potion, but missed, so I threw a block of TNT so I didn't get rushed while healing. Then the player's teammate showed up. I will call the player I attacked first, player number 1, and their teammate, player number 2. Alright, what just happened? I rushed in to throw another block of TNT, but it was on cooldown. I was already close to him, so I couldn't retreat now. Player number 1 healed himself with a potion of healing. They were both ready to attack, so my only choice was to fight back. I rushed at player 1 because he was close and had less armor. Player number 2 saw this and joined player number 1 to kill me. I tried to fight them both at the same time, but I was under too much pressure. and they were dealing too much damage. They got me down to half a heart, but somehow I was able to break free from their attacks. I ran behind number one, and when he turned around, he was already low. Since I was dodging and weaving, he didn't have enough time to hit me, and he died. Now that player number one was dead, player number two made the most stupidest idea and decided to use his shield to block my attacks. Remember, I was 1 heart when I finished player number one, and player number two was 8 hearts. Player number two hit me just once, and I would have died. I started attacking player number two, but his shield deflected all of my attacks. I was able to knock player number two on the floor, and it gave me enough time to get ready for another attack. I ran back because I was only 1 HP and healed up until player number two came back. I started eating food so I can heal up for the next fight. I saw player number two's name tag, so I got ready for the next fight. I tried to predict player number two was heading, but it was not right. So he just ran up blindly, but he didn't know where exactly I was. He had enough power to finish me off, but the only thing is knockback exists, so I knocked him off the map. Easy. I was running around looking for items and looting graves until I saw the guy I was at peace with. I tried to remind him that we were at peace until he started attacking me. He ain't friendly now. Now, this is war. Alright, what just happened? I had enough with him, so I ran around to him and used my fire wand and TNT at him. It both missed, but seeing I have enough power to kill him, he wanted to become friends again. I knew this was a trick for me to let down my guard, so I declined and was ready to fight. We threw wands at each other because we were both scared to rush. But right before my fire wand cooldown ended, I cleared the fire and ran at him. He was caught off guard, so when I threw my fire wand at him, which hit. Now he is on fire. He ran away, which gave me the perfect time to attack. He turned around to prepare for a fight, but I was already so close. Since he wasn't ready to fight, he tried to slam at me to knock me away, but I missed. I started attacking him, and he fell off the map. Team 2 is now eliminated. Alright. So what you just saw there was a guy that just climbed all the way up to the tower and waited for everybody to die. I had no way to get up to him to fight him, so all I really had to do was just to loot. I needed to kill him, but I didn't really know how I should kill him. So my only option was to loot and find weapons to kill him. I tried shooting him with my bow, but yeah, you'll see. Kept on dodging and weaving. There was no way I was going to hit him from this far. So instead of shooting him, yeah, just go away. There's no way I was going to hit him. I should just get other weapons instead. Then I found the frozen shot bow, which is the reason I win the game. I was going to shoot him with my frozen shot bow, but I knew it wasn't worth it. Tried to tell him to come down and we fight, but of course he doesn't want to fight from down up there. He wants me to come there. Now you watch me get set on fire, which sucks. All of that for just some blocks of dirt, as you will see. Bam, blocks of dirt. Waste. I was ready to fight him, but how would I get up to him? Then I saw the glowstone bridge, so I ran up to it. So now, he doesn't have anything ranged, because if he did have anything ranged, he was going to fight me. Now the final fight. Alright, so now I'm just going to explain what was going through my mind. I was pretty much just adrenaline filled. I was ready to fight him, but I was also scared because how the hell was I supposed to get him? He knew that I was going to bridge up. So his plan was I was going to bridge up, then he knocked me down to my death. But then I knew that he knew, so I had to find a way to get him. And my plans weren't really that good, so I just had to go with the most reasonable one that would work. And as you see in the video, my plan did work. My first idea was to throw slimes at him, but the reach of the slime one will only go so far, so there is no way I could have used my slime one to knock him off. Then I remembered I had a frozen shot bow, so when I shoot him, he wouldn't be able to move. Now that he is so close up, I'll finally be able to hit my shot. I switched to my frozen shot bow and shoot him. It lands. My adrenaline is going through the roof, so I started panicking. I threw an ender pearl to where he is. When I teleported to him, he was still looking off the edge. When I froze him, he was still panicking so much that he didn't see me throw my ender pearl. I then rushed to him, not knowing where I am. He tries to retreat, but instead runs right into me. I swing my sword to finish him off. Team 1 is eliminated. I am the last one standing. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the video. And if you are seeing this, the Gamer Goat, this is how I am the god of PvP.